right, so here she is, Bate Estaca, Jessica Andrade. It was pretty amazing to see her put a capstone on this UFC career and beat Rose Namajunas to win the title at UFC 237. She's a real problem here at 115 pounds.
She's a real problem, John, and she became a problem when she went down to 115. You saw immediately that the power and the cardio and the pressure and the ability to hurt people in a division where most fighters aren't knocking them out with one punch was possessed by Jessica Andrade. And being in Rio and watching her win that title, you truly felt the enormity of the moment as Andrade got her hand raised and the belt wrapped around her waist.
Yeah, she won 4 fights in the UFC at 135 pounds before moving down. No woman in UFC history has won as many fights as Jessica Andrade. Well, Valentina Shevchenko put together such an amazing legacy in the UFC women's flyweight division. I never thought I'd see another champion close that gap, and yet here we are with this dominant champion defending her title yet again tonight.
Just greatness. That is what she is. She is greatness in the truest sense, because she goes out there every time to build on her legacy. She is not out here just fighting. She is fighting with the intent to be considered one of the greatest of all time. She is the champion of the world, and she plans to stay that way.
And when you're this good, people start talking about belts in second divisions. She wants to stay at flyweight. She wants to chase further greatness and another golden opportunity in front of the champion tonight. All right, let's get to the tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jessica Estaca Andrade. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, King Casey.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready.
All right, early round action is upon us, and what else can be said about the career of one Jessica Andrade? Wins in 3 different weight classes, a promoter's dream, and stylistically, she is about as fun to watch as any fighter in the women's game at present. As far as this matchup goes, power was the buzzword coming out of here.
Boom! There it is! Gets that early takedown.
Andrade is in half guard now.
She's stepping over the mount here. This is a terrible position.
Nice job by her there. The bottom fighter continuing to slip these ground and pound offerings. Good, solid strike on the ground. These ground strikes are starting to add up. O'Neal getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out.
Now she's in full mount.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Just work. You stand you up. You need to work.
Oh.
Man, these ground strikes by her are really starting to take their toll. Andrade is looking for that arm triangle now.
That is tight.
Oh, great submission defense as she gets out. So she backs up here and lets her opponent stand up. Well, we told you about that hook. There it is. Andrade gets the takedown there.
In the half guard. And now she's in mount.
1 minute. Oh, she's got her back. Effective jab there by O'Neal. She's wobbling out.
She's hurt very bad. She's on skates. She has to get moving. If she stays in front of her opponent, she's going to take one more. It's going to end the night.
Final seconds of round one. Round two is next.
Hey, stop.
Let's recover. Relax. She got the better of us in wrestling that round. This round, I really want you to pick up the pace and prove you're the better wrestler.
All right, let's check out some of the action in that previous round. DC, she certainly kept the stat trackers busy with all those takedowns.
All those takedowns and some really nice takedowns. She did a great job of level changing, getting into her opponent, not allowing her opponent to defend before she can secure her takedown.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. Pinpoint execution on that straight punch. She's got a reach advantage, and it was pretty obvious in that sequence there. Andrade's hook shot is blocked. Saw that coming from a mile away. Massive head kick.
Oh, nice right hand. Oh, nice little right hook there.
Gets the single leg takedown. Right into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passive. Right away passive. Trying to pass to get good ground and pound off.
All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success in this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
There, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands.
Right to the single collar. She was able to close the distance, and now she's in her position.
Immediately gets the underhook.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Oh, great block there.
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish. That'll land it clean.
90 seconds to go. Oh!
Another one.
Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the show.
She wasn't able to find the finish. She hurt her very badly. She was not able to find that one shot that would have finished the fight.
All right, so she continues to attack the body to great effect. Actually, some redness now underneath the elbow for her opponent.
Yeah, she does a great job of attacking the body in multiple different ways, and it's starting to pay dividends for her.
Big elbow there, lands.
Clinch position. Beautiful elbow over the top.
20 seconds now remaining in the round. Oh, you can feel the breeze there. Swing and a miss by Andrade. All right, so there's the horn. The round is over, and we've got more fighting. It looked like maybe we'd get a finish there after she landed upstairs.
Well, she was excited. She thought it was done. How does she reshift? How does she get herself back in the moment to try to repeat what she just did, but also top it and actually get the finish?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moments. We'll see who takes the upper hand here.
Both had their moments, but nobody really stood out. Nobody separated themselves from the other fighter. Which of these two women is going to be able to really charge out ahead in the next round?
And there's the single leg.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Andrade is in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Ooh, looks like she's got the arm triangle choke locked in
Lot
tight.
of pressure on this choke, John.
Just misses there with the left.
Can't take many of those. Better check.
Beautiful hook by Andrade. All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having will not be easy. But she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on.
Wow, is she applying a lot of pressure? She snapped her head back there. This could be the end.
She landed a massive uppercut that hurt her opponent very, very badly.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. She felt like the uppercut was going to be there. It has absolutely been there. No reason to think she won't get back to it here.
No, she's going to go back to that position. She has to. She can go from the clinch. She can do it off of her combination. She just has a big double leg level change.
Andrade has got a bruise appearing on that left side right now. You got to think that body investment is going to pay dividends later. Man, Mark Coleman would be proud. Her ground and pound game is on point.
She continues to go here because it's working. Do not change anything.
Back to the stand-up now. Both fighters upright. With a short uppercut in the clinch by Casey O'Neill. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Now these two women separate from the clinch.
Beautiful job by the champion. Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to get very active.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. 15 seconds. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round, and you got to think her corner is going to take a long, hard look into her eyes to see if she wants to fight on here. She got stunned multiple times in that previous round.
I mean, you have to, right? If you're her coaches, if you're her trainer, you have to take a look to see if your fighter is even able to continue. I know she didn't go down. I know she just got stunned, but every time she got hurt, she was hurt very, very badly.
You ready? You ready? Go.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire.
She works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. O'Neill gets the double leg takedown.
And there you go, again, half guard. She's stepping over the mount here.
O'Neal's back in full mount.
Nice strike lands from the bottom line.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. O'Neal's back inside control here.
And now she's in mount. Crowd goes crazy as she reverses the position.
Work, come on, I'll stand her up, it's work.
Andrade is in half guard. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running a guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Andrade is back in full guard now. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the bottom
got
fighter.
stopped. She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter. And now she has her back.
Andrade is really pressing now, and she's got her opponent's belly firmly placed on the mat. Setting up a sub here. Ooh, she's got the arm locked in tight.
She's got it set up. She's in position now.
Oh, she got out.
Oh my goodness, what a display of submission defense by this young lady.
All right, great. That was an awesome job, Kate. You're doing really well. The last round was great. This is the last round. You got to keep doing exactly what you just did, okay?
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round. Oh, she landed another strike to the body there. Very smart to work that body late in the fight when her opponent is fatigued. You didn't see a lot of that from her earlier in the fight. She is certainly getting after it now. All right, so there it is with the punch. One thing to have a reach advantage, another too important. Nice crack there. Well, she told us coming in that the body strikes and the body work would be a big cornerstone of her game plan in this fight. And you see the numbers there, bottom of your screen. That absolutely tells the story. No one's going to accuse her of being a headhunter here tonight. She has worked that body to great effect. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Once again, the Jessica Andrade power being heard from tonight.
On both sides. I mean, it's just those hooks. She throws them. Boom, boom. She goes forward. Big, looping shots coming from the outside by Jessica Andrade. The moment you got to get your hands up, she will pick you up and slam you on the top of your head.
She wanted out of that clinch and able to get out. Defensively responsible, nice block. All right, so yet another damaging strike to the body, and at some point you got to think about lowering that guard, or one of these body strikes might end the fight.
Not in the fight. I mean, you got to block something. If it's a punch, you got to tuck the elbow. If they kick, how about grab the leg and shoot for a takedown? You got to do something different to protect yourself, because right now she is getting beat up.
Under 2 minutes now with which to work.
Oh my goodness, she hurt her again.
Stop it, and he will.
Oh my goodness!
What a fight. So how about this result tonight? She told us in the fighter meeting, I got to get a finish here tonight. She absolutely kept the judges out of it. That is her signature win, and this crowd enjoyed every minute of it.
Signature win, John. She has never looked better. She said she was going to get a finish. She got the finish. What a tremendous performance by this young lady.
We go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 16 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, King Casey.
All right, so another #1 contender goes by the boards. Congratulations to the still UFC